Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. On call. Kill him. I don't care how. Kill all those person who helped him. No one betrays Min Yoongi. Give him the terrible death. Everyone should have feared just by the thought to betray Min Yoongi. After killing him, send his poster to all the mafia gang. They should know whom they dare to go against and what it will cost them. Min Yoongi, the Ruthless Mafia King, feared by everyone. A man who trusted no one after being humiliated on the day of his wedding. He was standing beside his black car, wearing a black suit, one hand holding a phone to his ear. His jaw was tight, eyes cold, voice sharp. Suddenly, a little boy grabbed his index finger by his full hand. Yoongi looked down at him. Little boy, while crying, Uncle, please save cookies, Mumma is veggie. Cookie asked help from everyone, but nobody helped Cookie. Please come now. Try to drag Yoongi. Mumma had blood, please. Cookie was crying and trying to drag Yoongi for help, who was looking at him with poker face and emotionless eyes. Indeed, he was the Mafia King, but he wasn't this much ruthless before. He turned heartless 3 years ago when his groom ran away from his wedding and humiliated him and his family. That incident snatched his all the emotions. Cookie was crying mess. His face was tearful and red. When Yoongi didn't move from his place, Cookie bent down and hugged Yoongi's leg and started begging for his mama's life. Cookie hugged Yoongi's leg. Uncle, please save mama. Started begging. None of emotion could melt Yoongi, but didn't know what was in Cookie's tears and voice. He couldn't hold himself from helping him. His heartless heart melted like butter. Yoongi picked Cookie in his arms and wiped his tears. Don't cry, I will help you. I won't let anything happen to your mama. Get in the car. He placed him in passenger seat and tied his seat belt and drove to the place where Cookie's mama was. He stopped his car near the busy road and saw a man was lying down on the road and blood was flowing from his head and body. Vehicles were passing by, people were walking, but no one tried to help him or at least called the ambulance. Why would anyone do? They only knew how to bark, not to help. Yoongi turned the man and got shocked to see his face. Yoongi, Park Jimin? He was none other than Park Jimin, his groom who ran away from his wedding, leaving him and his family humiliated. the person whom Yoongi hated the most. Cookie shook Yoongi. Uncle! Mumma! Yoongi looked at Cookie. Don't cry, I'm here. I won't let anything happen to your mama. He may betray me, but I can't let a child lose his mama. He picked Jimin in his arms and carefully placed him in his car and drove to hospital. Jimin lost his lots of blood. He needed blood. Yoongi was O positive. He gave Jimin his blood. Yoongi, doctor, how's he now? Doctor, patient is critical. You took so much time to bring him here. He has so many internal injuries. If he had got medical help on time, then his condition wouldn't have been so critical. Yoongi, doctor, don't say this. He has a little boy. Please save him anyhow. Doctor, he needs a surgery, but chances of survival is very low. We will try our best, but Yoongi, no. He will survive. He has to alive for his son. You start the procedure. Don't think about money. I'm ready to spend money like water. Doctor, you have to sign on consent form. Yoongi, where is form? I'm ready to sign on it. Doctor, who are you to patient? Yoongi looked at Cookie, who was hugging his leg and shivering. Husband. Yoongi completed all the formalities and doctor took Jimin in operation theatre. Cookie wasn't ready to move from his place. Cookie cracked voice. Uncle, will Mumma die? Will Mumma leave Cookie? Yoongi hugged Cookie tightly. No, don't say like this. Doctors are trying. Doctors are treating Mumma. Nothing will happen to him. How can Mama leave Cookie? Mama can't. Don't think much. Soon Mama will be with Cookie. Yoongi was trying to calm down Cookie, who was so scared. He was walking outside of the operation theatre while hugging and patting Cookie's head, who was cleansing his chest and buried his face on his shoulder. 3 years ago in the banquet hall, Yoongi shouted, What? Mr. Park folded his hands. I'm sorry. This wedding can't be happened. Jimin ran away from the wedding. I'm really sorry. I know it. I can't do anything but sorry. Mrs. Park, he didn't let us to face anyone. We are so sorry. Guest 1 whispered, What? Groom ran away? Who wants to do the marriage with a mafia? Guest 2, I think it was forced marriage. They must be threatened him, otherwise why would he run away from his own wedding? Guest 3, none of sensible person can marry to mafia by his own free will. Guest 4, Ruthless Mafia? His own would-be husband slapped on his face by running away from his wedding. Guest 5, his whole family is like this. Yoongi opened his eyes and looked at Cookie, who was sleeping in his arms. He sat on the bench and carefully placed Cookie on his lap. Yoongi in mind, I still can hear all those mocking and humiliating words. Yoongi in mind, I still can hear all those mocking and humiliation. I was standing there and waiting for you, but in place of you, Your news of running away came. That humiliation snatched my everything. Park Jimin, you are the reason of my family's humiliation, yet I can't hate you. You left me to hear people's taunt, but here I'm praying for your life. I'm carrying your child on my lap. Don't know why. I can't leave you here to die just like you left me and my family to humiliate. Min Yoongi, a man who never let anyone closer to himself, who hated from emotions, was unknowingly letting a little boy chip away at the wall around his heart, giving him hope of his mama's well-being. Time skipped after a month. 1 month passed. Doctor saved Jimin's life. In absence of Jimin, Yoongi took care of Cookie and didn't let him feel any lack. He was in touch of Doctor. He took Jimin in his luxurious penthouse. Cookie happily giggling. Uncle, what are you doing? Yoongi irritated. I'm dancing, can't you see? Cookie, Uncle, you are looking so cute. Yoongi, yeah, I'm looking so cute in this makeup. Do you know I'm Mafia King? If I go out with this makeup, no one will take me seriously and scare of me. Cookie, while applying black paint on Yoongi's face. Cookie is making Uncle so pretty. Yoongi, no. Cookie, giggling. Yes, pretty cookies, pretty uncle. Yoongi's mobile buzzed. A reminder popped. He checked. It was Jimin's food and medicine time. He went to kitchen and brought a soup and went to Jimin's room, who was still so weak and on the complete bed rest. Yoongi knocked the door. Soup time. Jimin looked at Yoongi and tried to sit. Yoongi helped him to sit with the support of pillows. Comfortable? Jimin, Yoongi, good. Sat in front of Jimin on the bed. Doctor said you are recovering well. In few weeks you can start walking. New medicines are working well. Place the spoon in front of Jimin's mouth. Jimin, I can eat by myself. Yoongi, no, you aren't allowed. Open your mouth. Jimin, why are you doing this? I left you in wedding hall and here you saved my life, paid the bills, took care of me and my son. Why? Yoongi, why? Yoongi, I told you thousands of times before and now repeating the one last time too, that I can't let you die. I have so many questions and only you can answer them. I'm waiting the day when you will be perfectly fit and fine. And at that day we will talk properly. I didn't forget anything. I remembered each and everything. Jimin was looking at Yoongi without blinking his eyes, and Yoongi was feeding him his soup. He fed him his medicine too and quietly left. Time skipped after few weeks. Few weeks passed. Cookie's bonding with Yoongi grew. Min Yoongi, who never laughed, now couldn't stop laughing because all the time Cookie did something which made him laugh. Yoongi paid his full attention on only Jimin and Cookie. With Yoongi's help and care, Jimin recovered well. Cookie was playing in the garden with Yoongi's bodyguards, and as Yoongi promised, he was ready to talk with Jimin. Yoongi, are you ready? Jimin, Yoongi, so let's start from starting. Why did you run away from the wedding? Jimin took a deep breath and closed his eyes, then opened. I ran away because I loved someone else at that time. Yoongi, why didn't you tell me this before? Jimin, I wanted to tell you everything. I even denied of your proposal. I tried to make my parents understand that I loved only Lee Hyajin and would marry him, but they didn't listen. They said he wasn't the right choice for me. They didn't ready to listen me. Then your proposal came. Mom and dad met with you. They liked you so much. They weren't stopping praising you. They said you are the right and best choice. I tried to contact with you, but they didn't give me your number. They fixed my marriage with you. I denied them, but they didn't listen. They tried their best to make me understand so much, but I was in Hyajin's love. I didn't listen them. Wedding day came. I was so nervous and scared. I didn't want to cheat you. Even if I married you, I would never be able to keep you happy. I wholeheartedly loved Hyajin. I would never give you the love and happiness which you deserved. You deserved the loyalty, but my loyalty was with Hyajin. If I married you, then I would spoil 4 lives, your, mine, Hyajin's, and our future generation. When I wouldn't be happy, then how would I make you happy and our future generation happy? There was no point. My parents weren't ready to listen to me. They said after marriage I would forget Hyajin, but no, that couldn't be possible. I had no option rather than running away from the wedding. I know I didn't do good. By this, you, and my family had to suffer a lot, but few days or months humiliation was far better than the wrong marriage. We would suffer our whole life. I couldn't let you suffer because of me. I wanted to meet you before running away, but you were with your parents. I did whatever I felt was right at that time. Yoongi was listening him carefully. He didn't interrupt Jimin and letting him to complete first. Once Jimin stopped, he broke the silence. Yoongi, where is Hyajin? During your whole medical journey, Hyajin didn't show. He didn't even come to meet you in hospital. Cookie never talked about him. Jimin sadly chuckled. Hyajin closed his eyes. Hyajin, Jimin, what are you doing here? Come with me. Grabbed Jimin's arm and dragged him at corner. How did you come here? Jimin, you weren't picking my calls and didn't even reply my message. Hyajin, I was busy in some important meeting. But what are you doing here? Jimin, my parents were forcefully marrying me to Yoongi. But I truly love you. Cupped Hyajin's face. That's why I ran away from my wedding. I left my home and family. Now we can get married. Hyajin pushed Jimin and he fell on the ground. Marriage? And with you? A man who humiliates his family can't be my husband. Jimin looked at Hyajin with shocked and teary eyes. Hyajin? Hyajin? What Hyajin? Today you left your parents and humiliated them in front of others. tomorrow you can do this with me too. Jimin, I left them for you. I love you. I can't imagine my life with anyone else. Hyajin, shut up. What love whom? A man who didn't think about his parents' love and betrayed them for 4 days' loves can betray me too. You aren't loyal and trustworthy. You don't deserve to be my husband. Jimin went to him. What are you saying? I did that for you. I left my parents, my family, my pride, my dignity for you. And here you are doubting on my love. How can you do this? Grabbed Hyojin's collar and shook him. Hyojin held Jimin's hands. Did I say you to leave them? You came here by your own free will. I didn't force you. Jimin, what happened to you, Hyojin? You love me. Hyojin, there is nothing like love. A person like you can never be my husband. Get lost from here before I call security. Jimin, where do I go? I left my everything. I don't have any place to go. Hyojin, if you don't have any place to go, then go and jump down from any building or jump under the train. Don't you dare to contact me. Left. Jimin, Hyojin! Yoongi shook Jimin. Jimin, are you alright? Jimin opened his eyes and wiped his tears. Yeah, I'm alright. Just remembered some worthless things. Yoongi, where is Hyojin? Why didn't he come to meet you? Jimin, Hyojin and I aren't together now. Yoongi, did you divorce? Jimin, no, he never married me. Yoongi, never married you? Means you ran away to marry him. Jimin, yeah, I went to his farmhouse. He wasn't picking my calls and messages, so I called his driver and he told me that Hyojin was in his farmhouse. When I went there, he denied to accept me. He said I'm not loyal and trustworthy. I can't be his husband because I left my parents and humiliated them for his love. I betrayed my parents, so in future I can betray him too. He told me to die. Yoongi, shocked. What? How could he say this? How could he back away from his responsibility? What type of coward and cheap man was he? Jimin sadly laughed. He would take my responsibility if he ever loved me. He never loved me. He was just passing his time with me. I was just a toy for him. When it comes to take responsibility, he pushed me away. Tears rolled down through his cheeks. Yoongi placed his hand on Jimin's shoulder. Jimin wiped his tears. I'm fine. These useless tears always came to irritate me. I blindly loved him. My parents were trying to show me Hyojin's real face, but I was blind in his love. I couldn't see anything beyond his fake love. Yoongi, you didn't tell him about Cookie? Jimin, Cookie wasn't his child. When I was walking on road blankly without any hope and aim, feeling too broken, I heard a child's crying. I checked and near the garbage bin I found him. I took him to child care center. They were so good. They gave me shelter and allowed me to stay with them. Yoongi, why didn't you come back to your parents? Jimin, by which face I returned to them. After humiliating and made fun of them, I didn't have any courage to face them. I know if they would know about this, then they would happily accept me. But my inner self didn't let me to go back. Yoongi, Jimin cut off. Jimin, honestly speaking, I don't have any regret or guilt to run away from the wedding. My love for Hyajin was true. I didn't want to spoil your life. If Hyajin betrayed me, then it's my bad luck. I courage to love, so I should have bear his consequence too. I'm so happy in my life with Cookie. I made my small world. Thank you so much for helping me. I will repay you all the money slowly. And sorry for the humiliation which you had to face because of me. Yoongi, Jimin, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm still single. Cookie is happy with me. We can marry and live happily here. Jimin looked at Yoongi. Thank you, Yoongi, but this can't be possible. After falling and facing everything, I realized the value of self-respect and dignity. I don't want your sympathy and charity. I'm enough capable to raise Cookie alone. After becoming parent, I realized the sacrifice which my parents silently did. I took them for granted. Anyways, you can come to meet Cookie at my house. Now I have to leave. Cookie hugged Yoongi tightly. Uncle, you are so cute. Please come to meet Cookie. Cookie will meet you with Cookie's friends. Cookie has so many friends. Yoongi hugged him tightly. I will definitely come to meet Cookie. Cookie, okay, uncle, bye bye. Yoongi waving his hand, bye bye. I took him so wrong. I thought he was so selfish and immature, but after bearing this much, he is still smiling. Once he left me for his love, now for his dignity. A tear rolled down through his cheek while looking at Jimin and Cookie's disappearing figure. Life doesn't end with betrayal. It restarts when we choose self-respect over pity. Moving on shows that heartbreaks can destroy trust but not kindness. Even when the world turns its back, strength lies in rebuilding yourself and protecting those who depends on you. Forgiveness isn't always staying. Sometimes it's walking away with dignity and peace. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. True love is that rare blessing which isn't in everyone's fate. It's very hard to identify who truly loves us and who just uses us. Sometimes lots of people run away from their wedding or house for their love, but for them, they ran away, put their everything, tarnished their and their family's reputation. That person denied to accept them. He left them when they needed them the most. Suddenly, all those love promises turned fake. Their imaginary world shattered. They can't go back to their family because they already humiliated them enough. Then they chose to end their life. Love means marriage. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.